Previously on New Kurtz on the Block.
First, I will take you to Nexus. From there, you can make your plans.
You just got spored.
What's going to happen?
I don't know, probably a few things, you know. Some of your flesh might come off or something like that. You'll be fine. If it's not treated for a while or something like that, you'll become a thrall of the Kapati and try to kill other people. But that's like years from now, maybe, probably. Who knows? Well, hello. My name's Tom. Nice to meet you, folks. Welcome to Nexus. It seems like the guide is quite tired. He said he needs to stay the night here. So, you all are more than welcome to stay. Tom's standing in front of you. So, I don't really care about that story, I'll be honest.
Oh, too bad. It's quite a doozy. It's a riveting performance.
Well, I have something I need, and if you want to stay, you just do this thing that I need, and then we're good.
What if we don't do that and we just stay anyway?
Oh, well, we'll kick you out for the night, and I can tell you that being out at night is not good.
Okay, what do you need? Sure, it's simple.
Ah, yes, simple it is. Well, we've had getting reports of some nasty fungi infecting animals and humans, and they've been attacking our traders as they go and travel between your plane and the Feywild, and we can't have that. So, I simply need you to go there, verify the reports, maybe handle whatever the thing is, and from there, come back to me, and you can stay the night. Now, here's the thing. It'll be night in he looks at this watch and kind of dangles it above him, paws at it a few times, in about an hour or two. So
let's be clear on what exactly this deal you're making with us is.
Yes. Fair.
You need us to verify that there is indeed something that is infecting creatures with spores.
Yes.
And then report back.
Yes.
That's the deal.
That's the deal.
And then we can stay.
Then you can stay the night.
Agreed. And I go to shake his hand.
Ah, good.
Okay. Yes, there is. We already saw one and infected her. The end.
Yep.
Well, we're done.
Ah, nope.
That was the deal. What are you talking about?
Nope.
But no, now you're backing out on the deal. Now I own you or something. I'm going to put a bell around your neck and name you Tom. Oh, wait, you already named Tom.
Felix.
Ah, that's a good one. Yes.
Garfield.
Question.
Yes.
What infected?
Heathcliff.
What?
What was the thing that infected her?
Something with spores. So a fungus of some kind.
What was it on?
What, on?
Where'd the spores come from?
Things that produce spores.
Ah, yes. So you don't know. Cool. I'll see you in a few hours.
So we need to verify what
He
plant
wants us to find what the
did it.
source of
But
those
you said
spores are.
maybe deal with it.
Yeah,
That's
no.
a very vague.
He did say maybe.
Well,
maybe.
but when we shook on it, there was nothing about dealing with it. There was just verifying it. So all we have to do is go find it and then report back.
Well, that's what I'm clarifying to make sure we don't actually
we already
have to deal
clarified
with
all
it.
this. We don't have to deal with it. I specifically made sure of that.
Tom, is that correct?
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
We shook
there's
on a
still a
deal that
maybe
said I
there.
had to go verify
I don't
it.
like leaving it vague like that to where we get back and then they say, no, we can't.
I'm a man
because...
of my word. You verify where this is coming from.
Mhm.
You can stay the night.
Okay, so the maybe part, just don't worry about that.
That was not part of the deal we shook on.
Okay.
We already clarified that.
How
point.
far away is this area that you know of that's...
He kind of looks around. The forest.
So we know that that's where we were at, where we got that spore.
attack, right? So how far away was that? Do we remember how? Because you said we were traveling for like a while.
Yeah, it probably like an hour back with like a full sprint.
Okay. So we have enough time to get there theoretically. Okay.
Now, I will say, these reports aren't just in one location, so you'll have to do a little bit of legwork. And the gracious guide said he'd help you out. So, good luck and goodbye. And he starts to walk off.
Okay, so we just have to go back to the spot where I got my little spore friend.
Yes. I'm still a little concerned about that.
Do you all
Well-
want a little hand?
Yes?
Well, a paw.
Well, I'm
This is
not.
the guide.
This is the guide.
Oh,
Tom laughed.
turn into a cat.
No.
Oh, now my joke doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's pretty on par.
Yes.
Well, going all the way back to where you had the spores will only tell you that that animal was infected as well.
Mhm.
So,
We need to find the source of them.
yes,
Oh.
I did say that there were some people that came in beforehand, but that wasn't all the people that came in. Some rudely just went through the portal without my help, and I was very upset about that. So I left a little tracker on them, if you will, a little flower of mine.
Mhm.
So I know where they are. They're the brooding type. They seemed up to no good. You know what I mean?
yes.
Like they were up to shit, doing things.
But how does that help us with finding the spores? What am I missing?
Well, I think they have something to do with it. Because right when they came, things started getting a little funny.
Wait. How often do people come here?
Through that gate? Or which gate you talking about? There's hundreds, millions.
Oh, well, from our plane.
Yeah, there's hundreds of millions of gates. So through mine, well, maybe 10 to 12 people a year.
That's kind of a lot.
Okay, so what do you mean you think these people are up to something no good? What are they doing? What were you
Well, the timing just seems odd that they come here and now there's always been sightings of what I assume is the Kapati Pati, this devilish fiend of a fungi that has almost wiped out the Feywild and settles here in the in-between. It's been quite quiet for some time. And these brooding types come through and all of a sudden people are getting infected again. Kind of suspicious if you ask me.
That is pretty suspicious. I agree.
Yes, quite.
Well, could you describe these people to us?
I could.
Would you describe these people to us?
Well, what do I get?
You would get us to handle the situation and your whole town would not be overrun by this thing.
It's not my town. I care not of the Nexus.
It's fine. We'll figure it out when we find them.
Well, good luck.
I have
The
a story.
door's over
Wait,
there.
I have a story that
You
I
do?
can trade.
Let me hear it.
Okay, so we were fighting this evil queen, right? And she's real messed up and real vengeful and stuff. And she was trying to do this blood ritual where all the blood was going out of her body into this giant statue. And we got in there and I did this really cool thing where I cast this control water on it, right? But it works because it's blood and that's a liquid. And so I made the blood go up the walls. And it were coming out of her body and out of the statue and going up the walls. And it was so cool and creepy. And man, it was amazing and it totally worked.
I feel like it didn't do that.
And we totally ruined her blood ritual plan. And then we stabbed her in the stomach.
Well,
That was
quite
hot.
interesting.
Mhm.
So, I'll take that trade. I'll describe them for you. So, they have these weird gobs that was like black and red. They had like this weird like blood moon symbol on their chest. Leaf, you would recognize this as the Order of the Crimson Blood.
Yeah, I
Um,
figured.
And he's like, so
Crimson Circle, right?
Crimson
Okay,
Circle,
yeah.
yes, sorry. So there were that, and there was this old, just decrepit looking man, just old as can be. I honestly felt so sad for him. He walked it just seemed like his bones were creaking. This is quite disgusting, if I could say so myself. I almost, for a moment, just put him out of his misery. I mean, who would want to live that old? Or be that old?
Did he look really grumpy and
Shout
mean?
out to all of our old listeners.
Yes,
We
he
don't have
did.
it. Oh boy. Okay.
And there was someone about your age with them.
Okay.
Quite young looking, quite
Mhm.
beautiful actually. And there was a few other ones that were nondescript.
So nothing like her.
She was beautiful. Like, in what way? What does she look like?
Long blonde hair and very colorful eyes. I can't quite place it now that I think about it. It was due to the dark, but she had very big eyes.
Oh. Okay, great.
And I'm going to just kind of shove myself back between everybody and shove away, kind of disappear.
Now, I'll give you one for free because I do quite enjoy being with you all. I will guide you to them, or at least the ones that I marked. I didn't mark all of them. I didn't think about it until the end when one of the nondescript ones was there. I kind of threw my flower on him.
All right. Well, lead us to them then.
And I shall. And he starts to walk out of the Nexus. And you can see the sun starting to get a little bit lower, and you can kind of feel like eyes staring at you as you're walking through, kind of just waiting for the sun to set. And you guys keep
The whole forest is just waiting to pounce on us when the sun sets.
pretty
Cool.
much. And you make your way through the forest for quite some time, following this path. And the guide stops and says, "Well, this is a time where we must leave the path. And it might not sound dangerous to you all, but this is where most people die. Quite fast. I've seen someone just take one step off of it and they just dead. Quite funny.
Do we have to?
If you want to go where they are, yes."
How dangerous could it be? And I step off the path and I look at him.
As you do, you feel something just shoot through your foot. Not too bad. Take 2 points of damage.
I got a thorn in my foot. Oh no.
Oh, just wait. You might want to lift your foot off of that thorn. And you see there's this kind of gross looking fat mosquito that's laying on the ground with its needle up. And you can see it just kind of want to get back on?
I dab it.
Yeah, you stab it and blood just sprays out and just squirts everywhere all over you.
Okay, this place sucks.
Okay, so how do we transverse off the path?
Now, this is very key.
So sorry, how much
You-
damage is that? 2?
Just 2.
Thank you. I didn't actually write it down because I was annoyed. And then I was like, well, actually, I did actually take damage. Okay.
So you must put your foot exactly where mine goes. So pay attention very closely to the person in front of you. You will walk in a single file line. Do not misstep, or worse things will happen. Those mosquitoes litter the place.
Oh, all right.
And so he starts to walk. Now, can I get an athletics, acrobatics check? Either or.
From everybody?
Yes, from
Okay.
everybody.
19 for Catan.
Okay.
15 plus 5, 20 for Aewyn.
Oh, nice.
11. I hate this place.
14 plus floor, 18.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys all start to follow behind.
And I have Lexi just flying overhead.
Leaf, you take one misstep and you step on a flower. And
Oh.
as you do, a
Sorry.
giant troll lunges out of the ground and says, "What the hell you stepping on my head?"
Oh, sorry. I didn't see your flower head. I'm sorry.
What you got? Give me something now. Give it to me.
Here's another flower.
And I take the flower from my hair.
He
Here you
takes
go.
it and puts it on his head. Good. Just kind of goes back into the ground.
Leaf, would you like to ride on my shoulders?
Yes.
I pick her up and put her on my shoulders.
The guy looks back. "Oh, what are the flower trolls? Aren't they so cute? They're so adorable."
Yeah, they're the best.
And you continue on and you start to kind of get deeper and deeper into this forest, and there's more and more vines and stuff as he kind of and make sure you push the vines that I touch. Don't touch any of the vines. He starts to push them out of the way. You said Luxie's flying overhead?
Yeah, like I can communicate with him telepathically within a mile. So
Okay.
he's like up there.
Okay. Can Luxie make a dexterity saving throw?
Yeah, I guess so. But wait, is he within 10 feet of me? No, because
Not the way you just put him.
yeah, Dex. 17.
17. Okay, so he goes.
I'm sorry, 19.
19. Okay, so he goes flying in as he kind of goes between some of these vines, and one of them kind of like latches onto his wing, and he's like can't get it off. So, sir, I'm stuck currently. There is a sticky vine on me. What to do?
I don't know. I told you to go way up there, as in like above the canopy.
There is no end to it.
What?
Yes, I'm about almost out of max range to talk to you, and there is still a canopy up here.
There's a canopy a mile up.
Yes.
I hate this fucking place. Are you okay?
Currently, but it's slowly starting to pull me in.
It's like there's a giant moth just like jumping.
For now, yes. Momentarily, no.
I feel their hot breath on my mane, and I know I'm about to be devoured.
Let me know when you are about to be devoured.
Currently. Okay, I will let you know, sir. All right, and you continue on.
Wait, how high up is Luxie?
Apparently, I have him up like a mile. I can communicate with him telepathically within a mile. So I was like way up, I meant like above the canopy, but then Jake's like, well, there is no end of the canopy. So apparently it
We
just
can't
goes
see the
up
sky?
for fucking ever.
Yeah.
There's no sky.
Yeah. So
It's just trees and moss, and somehow it's almost like this artificial light that's kind of like dim.
Yeah. Okay.
It's mostly like the plants that are giving like you see like mushrooms that are giving off
A luminescence.
yeah,
Yes.
exactly, luminescence.
Beautiful.
It's how you can kind of
It's
see.
like we're in an Avatar land.
Yeah.
that Avatar had sky.
It did have sky.
Not in the jungle, it didn't.
Yes, it did.
Not
It's
if,
sky.
not if there's that much jungle, you can't see the sky.
Anyway, just let me know when Luxie's about to get eaten.
Okay.
This place isn't logical. I don't like it. That's my impression of Ben right now.
Yeah, well, that's Catan.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? That's what my character would do.
Okay.
This isn't a logical paradox. God damn it! Smite everything.
So you guys continue on, and the guy like stops. He's like, "Okay, stop now.
We stopped.
They're in front of us, not too far, maybe like 20 feet behind these trees. There's one of them for sure. But he seems like he's moving around, doing some stuff, so I don't know if there might be others. So this is where my free deal ends. They're just a step ahead. I'll be waiting." And he just vanishes.
Oh. All right. Okay.
The unsure. This is the best. I'm going to run all of our campaigns in the Fae from now on.
So I think to me, Aewyn was the one who was right behind the guide.
Mhm.
And the whole time there, I would have been studying where he was stepping and why
Okay.
to try to discern, obviously I probably won't have like the keen eye he does, but just to see if I can like understand why he was making the steps he was making.
Give me a survival check.
13.
13. You can kind of see that he was stepping in spots where like the grass was really low, and which is kind of sporadic a little bit. And sometimes he would kind of like leap over grass to step, but it was always where our grass was the lowest for like the most high visibility for what was around. And that's all you could really see from it.
Yeah.
You can see him definitely dodging some other things, but you didn't notice them until you had already passed them.
Okay. Then I am going to. Was he talking kind of loud to us?
Not super loud.
Okay. I just want to make sure
Yeah.
there wasn't anything fishy about that. All right. All right. I guess we go over there. Try to follow my steps. I think I sort of have an idea of what to look for. So
Okay, go ahead, Catan. I'm piggybacking on you, so
I'm going to follow Aewyn.
go ahead.
all right, I
Everybody
will
be
try
careful.
I'll try to make my way over to that area.
Make a survival check, and I'll give you an extra +2.
Okay. Would it be survival or perception?
Your
'Cause now-
choice.
Okay. Because I'm like looking for where I want
Yeah,
to step.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You-
I think
you-
survival would have been the understanding.
Yeah. No, I like that.
Now I need to. It's more of a hand-eye or hand-foot coordination. Ooh, nice. 17 plus 7, 24 plus 2 is 26.
Yeah, no, you didn't really notice them before, but now you can kind of see you see these mosquito needles coming out from the ground. You see the kind of gross looking plants, and you're just kind of avoiding all of them. So you definitely make your way through this probably only 10 feet, but it's probably the scariest 10 feet you've ever walked.
I'm like horrified. Yeah.
And you get to this giant mushroom, and you kind of
Tank.
look around it, and you can see one of these cultists that he kind of described, one of the druids of the Crimson Order. You can see a not a pedestal, but a table out in front of him, and someone's outstretched on it with vines holding their arms down, and you can see one other cultist shaking spores onto his body.
Oh. They're right there.
Where?
They're right in front of me.
What is he doing?
I don't know, spore stuff.
Well, I mean, we can see this, right?
Can we see it?
Sure, you guys.
Yeah, I mean, because Aewyn's 2 feet in front of me.
Yeah.
I think I can.
I said, shoot him? I don't know.
Can I see or recognize who anyone is down there at this point?
Give me a.
Yeah, it's here's some hell of occult shit going on, and I'm like, what do we do?
I'm trying to think. Perception, I guess.
12?
12.
12.
You know that one of them you can see by the dress the cloak that he is wearing, has different embroidery on it, and you can tell that one of them is one of the headmasters essentially
Okay.
of the circle.
So what's on the? It's a special embroidery that he has
Yeah,
on there.
yeah.
Okay. What does it look like again?
So it's black robe with red embroidery on it.
Yeah.
But on this one, it has kind of an extra little bit of finesse on the back, little symbols that kind of do it. And then they also have their blood moon on their back and on their torso.
Okay, I'm gonna say, shoot the ones with the more ornate cloaks. Those are the bad guys.
We don't have to shoot anyone. All we have to do is
They're-
verify.
They're doing terrible things, like I told you. That's who they are.
I mean, I don't know if we can just let this happen, but we're supposed to find the actual thing.
The plant, the
The
fungus.
We need to talk to them. Where's the fungus? I mean, is there only one mushroom here?
Well, there's hundreds of mushrooms.
Yeah,
but
so it's
yeah.
Is it
I
look
don't
like
think-
they're getting it from this area, or is it
No, they just have a canister that
Okay.
has spores in it.
okay?
So I mean, we need to find out where they're getting the spores from.
How many are there?
There's only two. There's two cultists or two druids, and then one person that's getting the spores
We got it.
forcibly put on them.
We gotta take them out, and then we can ask questions.
Well, not take them all out.
Yeah.
So then we can't
Well, then-
ask the question.
Take the powerful one out, and then
Okay.
we can ask the one on the table who's probably not happy about being there.
Well, maybe not him because maybe he doesn't know.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Kill everyone except for one person.
yes, that's what I'm saying. But
Don
start with
pulls his sword out. Sounds good to me.
the really
Yeah, Awen's
Special one.
he's gonna put his hand out again and materialize the Skyrender.
Right as you're doing that, you hear in your head, "Catan, I'm gonna die,"
I dispel the spell. Spell.
and he disappears.
Okay, Luxie's gone. Not gone. Like
Oh,
he's
God,
dead.
Sorry. We'll
He
have
got
a service
wrapped up.
later.
He got wrapped up in some vines, and so I just
he was a little wrapped up at the moment.
anyway, he almost got eaten. So I dispelled him, but I was keeping him there because I wanted him when I bring him back tomorrow. He can tell me what he saw. Anyway, can I stab something out with
so am I
this?
shooting this
Yes, that one right there. The one with the special cloak.
Oh,
that one.
hey, real quick. My liege. Can I stab people with this thing now?
Yeah, you haven't used that yet.
No.
Oh, go crazy with it, man.
Cool.
Have a good time. And you know what? Really enjoy yourself.
All right.
Start stabbing Aewyn.
You guys can, because it's going to be kind of a surprise round. So if you just any order, and then we can roll initiative if anyone lives from that point.
Yeah, I'm gonna
You're
be
kind of surprise attack.
I'm gonna be pulling my arrow on. I'll wait until they sort of get in whatever position they want. But as soon as I see Catan make that first few steps of like charging forward to them, I'm going to fire.
Okay, I'm gonna go take out the one with the spores because I don't really feel like getting spored.
I could shoot him from here if you want.
Yeah, sure. I'll go for the ornate guy.
All right.
I'm gonna cast enhance ability on Catan before he goes in there, and I'm gonna give him Bear's Endurance.
What does that do?
So you have advantage on Constitution checks.
Just cannot fail a Constitution saving throw now.
Just in case, and you have some. You also gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
Oh, cool.
So go ahead and give yourself that.
Let me roll those real quick.
one.
There's a 6.
Yeah, I'm just gonna touch you and be like,
Here you go.
Oh, okay, 7. Borel, what do you have planned?
Magic missile. I mean, I don't want to kill everybody.
Oh, I think we do, except for one person.
Right. Right.
I mean, it's
Wait.
a hard time.
Never mind. I know what I'm going to do.
Perfect.
Okay.
Do you need to do it first?
No.
Okay, somebody catch Leaf. I cast Misty Step.
I'm just gonna be gently come down into your footprints where you were safely.
So are you Misty stepping onto this by this dude?
By the ornate guy.
Okay, then I'm. That's when as soon as I see Catan do that little like twink, I fire
Okay,
off.
So we'll settle your stuff first, Catan.
Okay. I just appear directly behind this ornate guy and I just go, vibe check. Try to stab him.
I'm sorry, did you say vibe check?
Vibe check.
You just die. It's crazy. The whole
Die of
format-
cringe.
Yeah.
And learned a new term.
I've been trying to find a way to use that so far.
Oh my God, such a dad thing to say.
Do I have advantage? Because I'm just like
Yeah, I would say
there.
yes.
It's
well,
pretty,
you did yell vibe check first, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
kinda
sure
did
about that?
ruin it.
Do I have advantage?
No, I'll allow it.
I don't need it,
You
but
don't
sure.
need it.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Okay. So 16 plus. You can do that.
Yeah, check all his rolls too.
16 plus 11. So that would be a.
But why does that
27.
spell do that? Is that how Misty Step works?
I can teleport within 30 feet. So I teleport behind him and I attempt to stab him through the front of the back of his front.
nice. His back chest.
His back chest, yes. Sorry, a new character sheet. I'm trying to remember how these things work. I don't have that spell anymore because I used it, and then I just use one of those. So now that's gone, and I use a level 3 smite on him. So now that's gone. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I just needed. Oh God, I said thank you. I'm indebted to the DM now. I won't give
Dance
you.
for me.
I won't give you anything. So level 3 would be 4d8 plus my sword, which is 2d8. So that's 68 plus improved divine smite, which is 78. Yikes. Those are some good numbers. Look at that. 5, 10, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 27 plus 6. So 33 damage. My first hit.
Okay. And you were going for the ornate, the headmaster guy?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you Misty Step behind him and stab him with your holy light. As you just hear a, oh, what the fuck?
I do it again
Damn, dude.
because I can stab twice. Do I still have advantage on this or not?
No, this one he knows he's getting stabbed.
Okay. That's an 18. So
That'll do it.
I don't think that's 18 plus whatever.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Yeah.
That'll do.
That'll do, donkey. That'll
so-
do. I want to watch track again.
10, 11, 19, 28,
It's a good movie.
32 plus another 6, so 38. So 38 and 33. So what is that, 71?
So yeah, 71 points of damage.
Yep.
Yeah, so you stab him twice with a lot of holy light. And so he kind of like drops to his knees, just like bleeding out of his chest. And he looks up to the other ones. Do it! Do it! And Aewyn, it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm shooting the one with the spores.
Okay.
And again, I'm going to take one shot normal to make sure I hit, and then another shot as sharpshooter.
Okie dokie.
So the first shot is 11 plus 13 is 24.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Second shot is, this one might not. 15?
Nope.
Okay. 1d6. One again. Jesus.
Should have taken that first roll.
Well, it was only a 2 or a 3 anyway. So 1d6, 1, 7. And I would have cast Hunter. I would have cast Hunter's Mark on
That's
them
fine.
as well.
I got you.
Yeah, plus 6. There we go. So 7 plus 6 is 13 points of damage. Really? That's all I did? Oh boy. All right.
You missed your second. Well, didn't you get a plus 10 because you had the?
No, I missed. That was the
minus-
second shot. I
minus
missed.
5 to attack, plus 10
That was the
to
minus
damage.
5 because I rolled a 7. Minus 5 is 2. Plus 13 is 15.
What about the first attack? Did you
I hit.
use? But did you use the?
I think is it only on one attack or is it on
No,
both?
you can do both. Why can't you? Yeah, you can do all. It's
No,
like
I said I didn't use it on the first one.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So you said, I'm sorry, you said 13?
Yeah, big 13.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's like an activated ability. I think you can just kind of choose to do it.
The other two, Borel.
I think I'd have to look it up. Don't at me.
What shall you do in this surprise round?
Throwing a fireball at it.
This is why I asked if I needed to let you go first.
Hold on, Ben. I got you. Okay.
good.
So at second level, this
Oh,
is me.
right,
2
right.
years into this podcast, still learning about myself here. Something I've had since level 2.
Oh boy.
Sculpt spells.
Yes.
Totally forgot I had this. When you cast an evocation spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the spell's level. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell. They take no damage if they would normally take half on a successful save.
Very good. So I take no damage.
That's correct.
Great.
Who else am I saving?
There's the guy on the table if you don't want to burn him up.
Is that who we're choosing? Is that as a group? That's who we...
Yeah, I mean, I think he's an
So
innocent at some point on
Let me
this.
clarify real quick, Jake. I'm so sorry. How many people are there
There's
who are potential enemies?
2.
Two.
It was only 2.
Mhm.
There's only 2. And there's one guy
Oh.
on the table getting
One has a
scored.
special cloak and the other one doesn't. I told you to go for the one with the special cloak.
Okay, well then maybe we should leave the one alive that Aewyn just shot repeatedly. So maybe just
I only shot him once,
Oh,
unfortunately.
So we're leaving the one on the table and the one that...
yeah. So
I
really,
just
there's
shot.
just one guy we gotta hurt. So I don't know if you necessarily want to do an area effect. Although you're free to, you can.
You can still
I'm gonna.
wound him so
I'm
he's
gonna.
incapacitated. We want him down.
I'm
Sure.
gonna-
I just don't know if fireball is a.
We don't wanna
I don't
kill
know if
the other guy,
Fireball
though.
is a wound
Doing
you
it.
spell.
He does a non-lethal fireball.
We can always bring him back to life.
Yeah,
We can always stabilize him.
Yeah, if there's something left to stabilize. I can't revivify
What do you-
Ash.
What do you
The
roll for?
Headmaster failed. The guy that got
No.
shot by Aewyn. Sorry, doing math. Got 18.
Well, okay, the guy, he succeeded.
Okay.
Meets it, beats it. So he had to...
Okay.
Yeah, 18 is the modifier. that
So
he
he'll
had to
still take half damage though. So it's actually kind of good.
9, 10. That is 23 plus 5 is 28.
28.
Yep.
So half that is 14.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, you shoot the firebolt at it. Oh wait, the other guy takes 28 points of damage.
Yeah, big headmaster.
Headmaster, yeah.
Yeah, you shoot this fireball and it kind of hits just off center of the table and like blasts the headmaster and just like singes his whole body, and he kind of just goes flying to the side and like plops down dead. And then the other guy gets shot
him.
back and gets like hit, and you can kind of see him like groaning and like kind of trying to roll over a little bit, but he is very injured. And then the spell sculpted around the other two so they did not get hit. The fire kind of just like around them. And so you have the guy on the table, you have one dead dude and one kind of alive guy.
Do I get to act too, or?
If you like.
Yes, I want to cast Hold Person on the other guy who is not dead yet.
Okay.
So can I do that?
I need to do a wisdom saving
Just
throw.
on fire, stuck on the ground.
Well, you said he's like,
He's
Yeah,
trying
chilling
to get
there.
out.
He's
Yeah.
not on fire.
yeah,
I just like the
I want
idea.
him down.
10.
He does not. He is held.
He is held. He goes,
Yes.
what the fuck?
Just the worst thing in the world, just casting a hold person on someone trying to stop, drop, and roll.
You're going to feel those burns.
Yeah. So you guys successfully combated.
That wasn't very much. The power of surprise rounds.
Hooray.
Aewyn, this is awesome.
Oh yeah, pretty nice, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Be
I-
careful.
Swing it around.
Just cut your hand off. Just.
I go and check the dead body.
He's dead.
Is there anything on him that would be of like
A container of almost kind of like almost broken jar of spores.
oh, I hold my mouth.
Okay.
Because I don't want to breathe that in. That's it.
Yeah, that's
All right.
pretty much it.
I start walking over towards the other two.
Okay. Yeah, you see the guy that has just like spores all up and down his body. He has like this sickly green skin tone. And you can kind of start seeing like spots on his neck where it's like flaking off. And he's just like, you can see him struggling against these vines, trying to get free.
I start. Oh, the other guy's held. Okay. Can't talk if he's held. I just examine the person on the table. Is there like, does it look like he's like transforming, or like is he hulking out? Is he actively changing in front of me?
He looks like whatever the spore, like it seems like the spores are like, it looks like he's almost like turning into a fungus. To put it simply, like turning into one of the zombies from The Last of Us.
Yeah,
kind of.
I kind of had the impression you were doing that. Which is based off of a real fungus.
Yep.
To terrify all of our listeners, that actually exists.
It only does it on insects though, so that's nice.
For
now.
For now.
They
Yeah,
get the
you
taste
wanna-
of human flesh.
Because it's not like recently there's been any other diseases that have recently jumped from other animals to humans that have been a huge problem. Anyway.
Don't know what you're talking about. I'm all good.
Okay. So you said the guy is held. He can talk. What do you?
Okay, I point at the person on the table and I look at the guy on the ground and I go, how do I stop this?
You can't. You can't stop us.
No, stop this. What have you done to him?
He is part of Ouroboros now.
Oh, good. You're one of them. He's crazy. He's like crazy culty. Can I just stab him now?
Do we go down there to be near it, or are we staying up
It's on you guys. I don't care.
away?
I would be careful with
I'll-
the spores. I'm practically
I'll move
invulnerable
up.
right now.
Shouldn't we like interrogate him or something? I guess wasn't that the plan?
Yes.
Do
it
I
is.
just? I mean, do I just put this one out of its misery? I don't know if I can help him. Can I fix him? I did a medicine check on her. And we were just like magical spores.
Yep.
Yeah, we
So-
know that it's basically gonna kill him. I think.
Okay. Do you want me to just like put him out of his misery?
I don't know.
Well, Leaf, do you think you can try to talk to him?
Talk to who? The spore man?
Yeah.
Poor man.
Because I
He's-
can just I drag
man.
the other guy back to like them, but like to the edge of where like the tall grass starts because I don't want to
Yeah.
walk through that.
Yeah.
I'm going to walk up to him.
Yeah.
You said,
Tell us
we-
everything you know.
To the cultist.
Held guy. Yeah.
It's like, why would I do that?
Cool.
Because otherwise I'm going to find a tall patch of grass. I'm going to stick your face over it until one of these mosquitoes stabs you in the eye.
That's fine. Let the Lord Ouroboros take me.
I hate cultists. You can't threaten them because they already want to die.
The Lord will take this planet for his own.
Where is Fungus?
Oh. Leaf, you've come back.
I have a gift for you. It's the middle break.
Okay, I promise that's the last That's the last Christmas Carol thing I'll do because we have Christmas this week. So that's going to be it. Hello, everyone. I'm your favorite player, Matt. That is the last little jingle jangle Christmas stangle I'm going to give to you. Okay. Thank you so much for joining this week's episode. Welcome to the middle break. You know what you can get us for Christmas this year? Let me give you the quick little Christmas list that I got. Let me pull it up here. Okay. 1, 2, 3 things. Not that big of a deal. The first thing you can do is to subscribe, rate, and review to our podcast wherever you get our podcasts from. Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify. If you're listening to us right now on whatever it is you're listening to, we are clearly there. And apparently they just came out with a review section on Spotify. So if you were like, well, I don't have to leave them a review because I listen on Spotify. Well, guess what? The jig is up and now you have to leave us a review. So if you're listening on Spotify right now, well, sorry, again, you have to go leave us a 5-star review. So just go do it. It just helps our numbers grow and helps show other people that we really do have people liking us and that we're worth listening to. The second thing you can do is follow us on all of our social media platforms. You can find us on Twitter at New Crits. You can find us on Instagram at New Crits on the Block. You can find us on Facebook at New Crits on the Block. We are posting content all the time that we'd love to have you share or tag your friends in to help us grow. Seriously, right now, that's the only way we are doing any sort of advertisement is through word of mouth. And so we need you to help us spread the good word of New Crits to help our community grow. Speaking of community, one of the ways that we like to give back to our community is we have our own Discord channel. Yes, that is correct. We have channels for the show. We have channels for your Dungeons and Dragons adventures. We have channels for your creations in Dungeons and Dragons. We have channels for pretty much any sort of creation that you might have, whether it be D&D or something else. It is just such a wonderful, safe space for people to come in and hang out, talk Dungeons and Dragons, talk about life, talk about music, sports. I know sports, right? Oh, we're talking about sports. I like sports. Okay, so if you want to talk sports, you can tag me in it, all right? You might think, okay, Matt, well, I want to get you all these things for Christmas, but how do I even do that? Well, from our link tree, of course, linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. We have links there for all the things that I just mentioned, plus some things that I didn't even have time to mention. linktr.ee/newcrits on the block. It is your central hub for all things New Crits. All right, everyone, let's get you back into this week's episode. Happy Merry everything to you and yours, to whomever celebrates whatever. Just a blanket general happy times for everybody. All right. Thank you for spending your time listening to our episode this week. We appreciate you being here so much. As you know, we release episodes every single Monday, and we will continue to do so for the foreseeable future. Thank you again for listening. Happy holidays of all types and kinds. We love you all. Thank you again. Stay safe. Be excellent to each other. See you next week. Bye-bye.
Yes, I have. Tell me where he is.
Oh, I could show you. Let me show you.
Do I want him to show me?
On a map, yeah.
Yeah, just
don't let
point.
him touch you.
Tell me where he is.
Oh, I can only show you where he is.
Well, you're not going to get out of this alive, so you better just tell me so that I can find him and carry on your mission.
Well, if you're already here, then I don't have to say anything. Destiny's already done its part.
What do you mean?
You'll find him, or he'll find you. We've been waiting for you.
No, you haven't.
We've
What
been
do you-
preparing.
For what?
I can already see he's part of you.
Who?
The spores. They're in you.
No, it's not.
Take my hood off, Leaf.
No.
Do it so I can show you.
I'm going to take a little stick and push it off of his head.
As you do, you can see like his hair is like half of it is like vines. The whole like right side of his face is kind of burnt, but it's all flaky like that other's guy's, like where it's like kind of chipping off of his face. You can kind of see like raw flesh underneath it. And you can see like these green vine-like veins going up through his neck. We are all part of him now.
I'm going to drop the stick and kind of stumble back to get away from him. I'm like,
No, I'm not going to be like that. No,
Join us.
no,
Eve.
I won't. I'm not going to.
You already are. It's
No.
already began.
No, shut up, shut up, shut up. Kill him.
Okay. I take out the sword and I get ready to stab.
Oh, hold on. He didn't actually show us where this guy is, and we're not just going to wait around for him to find us.
Well, and also I'm worried if I stab him, he's gonna like explode like the slug did.
Explode, yeah.
Good. That's learning from experience right there, buddy.
Where's that 10-foot pole?
What do you mean
I have a
we
sword to it.
can't stop it? What does that mean? I don't know if you've noticed, but we just stopped you from whatever the hell you guys are doing.
Oh, you just are part of the plan, but
Yeah.
there's hundreds of us here. We're all.
And we will find 100 of you, or hundreds.
You can try, but the plan is already set in motion. Nexus will fall, and then we will release Ouroboros upon the world.
Where did you get these spores?
From Ouroboros.
Where did you get these spores?
Again, I can take you there, but I can't tell you.
Because you don't know where you are, or
Yeah, I follow the spores.
you follow the spores.
Yes, I can feel them.
Well,
Catan, look, you can get your, put your sword to his neck, and he just takes us to where the spores are, where he's
Well,
getting the spores.
I mean, why can you see the spores?
Because I'm part of them.
Well, so
I'm
is
part
Leaf.
of it.
So apparently we don't need you. Leaf, can you see the spores?
No, I can't see anything. No.
Oh, right, you're emotional.
She needs more time. She needs more spores.
More spores.
that's what Ollie says every day.
Spores.
More spores.
More spore. Ollie, what are you doing? I play spores.
More spores.
I'm playing spores.
My son is part of them. No.
He's a sleeper agent.
Okay, we can take him with us. I still don't know what to do about the man tied down. I feel like leaving him here is either torture to him or he's going to turn into a monster and then make more of these things. So we should probably you like to burn things, and I point over at Borel. I know he's a living
hold up my
thing,
hands
but
menacingly.
we need to get rid of the spores, right? If we release them, then that's just more spores.
Or we could just keep them in the container that they're in, and they don't go anywhere.
But they're inside the person on the table.
Oh, no, I understand. I thought you also meant the containers of the spores.
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, well, we should also burn those. I mean, anywhere they are is a potential threat to the surrounding. This is like me just dealing with my backyard every single spring when the weeds start growing, and I'm just like, no, we have to get those down now before they actually germinate, and it's going to be a nightmare.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel bad.
Do you want to put him out of his misery, or are we burning this guy alive?
Well, if I stab him, he'll probably spore out. But sure, I can do that. I'm basically immune right now. Hold
Can't wait
on.
until you run, roll just 2 1.
I could. Yeah, hold on. And I walk over and I just kind of cover my face and then just kind of sorry. And I just put a sword through him.
Yeah, you put a sword through him, and as you do, you just hear it do this guttural scream. And it dies.
Take the sword out.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, that was nice. I was worried that the thing was going to explode. I was worried that it was going to explode, like the slug did. Perhaps that's more of an advanced state. I don't know anything about this. Very good.
I still think we should bring this guy with us.
We don't know where to go. So,
Leaf, are you okay with that? You don't need to talk to him.
Okay, it's fine. I said it's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
I heard you.
And
I'm gonna leave the honors to you to
yeah,
out front.
I bind the back of his hands behind his back, and I
Ooh,
check him
and we
for
have a
stuff
little
and
guinea pig for where we need to step.
just stepping on.
and as you guys are kind of the
dies.
guide kind of reappears next to one of the mushrooms that was kind of behind you guys where you kind of started the attack. Says, "Ooh, I wouldn't travel anymore if I were you folks. You might need to wait until tomorrow."
Is it?
Oh, right, because it's getting... Well, okay, have we upheld our end of the bargain then? We have verified the source. We know where they're coming from.
I think this would be sufficient information for him. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he's at least reasonable. If we go back there and we say there's a massive plot to destroy your town and we're still working on it, he's not going to say not good enough. The only people who know anything go outside and die.
He might.
Yeah, he's...
So what do you want us to do with this guy?
I don't know. Whatever you want. You can take him with you. Kill him now.
Oh, so
Let him go?
That's what I was saying. If we do decide to take him back to the town, that would be fine?
He's infected. I don't want
That's
to
what I'm
bring him
asking.
near people.
That's why I'm asking.
I'm not sure.
All right. Okay, who would be? Tom?
Tom would know.
All right.
Tom knows a lot.
We can keep him outside the town. We can bring Tom out. to
We
come
can
look at
figure
him.
that out.
All
yes.
right. I guess we walk him back to town.
Yeah. You guys take him back, and he's pretty docile for the most part. You can kind of hear him muttering things to himself, like, Ouroboros take us all. Ouroboros take us all. Let Leaf find her destiny. Kind of just mumbling the whole way, unless you guys like gag him or something.
I might eventually.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where like it's like when you're on a plane, the kid starts screaming and you're like, oh, okay. And then after like an hour of it, you're like, where are my headphones?
All right. So we'll say you kind of gag him up for now.
No, we're not kind of. We're going to.
Okay, you
Gag
gag
him
him
up.
up. Gag him up. Get
Because
gagged.
obviously everything he's saying is bothering our companion. So
Yeah. So you guys make it back to town without any deaths. And
Except for the ones we cause.
yeah, except for the one you caused. Well, two. And you guys make it outside of town, and so the guy kind of turns like, so I'll be right back. I'll go grab Tom for you.
I would
all."
like to say on the way back, before we left, I did like search him head to toe and make sure that he didn't have anything threatening on him, like a bag of spores or a weapon.
He did. He only had that container that he had with him, the jar.
Okay.
And what's this? Oh, you planted that there, man. Bag of spores, huh? No, that's not mine.
That's
dude.
my friend's.
it's oregano, dude.
I need that for my glaucoma.
You planted it.
I'm holding it for
You
my
dirty
friend.
paladin.
Okay, so while we are waiting,
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to Leaf, and is it like just about nighttime?
Yeah, it's like the mushrooms and everything are starting to like dim, so it's not like nighttime, but it's dark outside. To
Right.
put it lightly, yes, it's
What we would consider to be
nighttime. Yeah.
nighttime.
I
gonna-
did a very roundabout way of saying that.
Yeah, like the mushrooms are dimming.
Yes, they're going to sleep.
I guess yeah. It's weird. It's weird magic world. Nothing makes any sense. Got it.
I'm gonna walk up to Leaf and say, Leaf, I mean, I don't know anything about these spores, but I want to try something. And I'm going to cast Dispel Magic at level 6
Okay, on what?
on Leaf.
On Leaf?
I can't cast any more spells. It just takes all my magic
Yeah,
away.
you are now a commoner.
You're a
Wait.
level 14 commoner. No, that is not that.
I know that's not how it works, but like
It could.
It'd just
functionally,
be
right?
funny. Be funny.
It dispels a magical effect, not the ability for
I
someone
know.
to
No,
generate
no,
It's
magic.
just making it joke.
Yeah.
Yes.
I just demagnetize, a magnet.
This is like putting your credit card in the wrong spot. You're
Right.
like, damn it.
So you cast Dispel Magic on Leaf. Leaf, you feel like a little better. Like you're not as itchy.
Okay. Was I itchy before?
You're starting to get kind of itchy.
Apparently.
I was like,
Yeah.
I don't remember you describing
Now-
that.
Hold
now
still.
you're-
I'm rubbing some cortisone on you.
Now,
Okay.
you're just starting to get a little. It was going to be while you're in town, but you're just starting
Okay.
to kind of get a little scratchy. Like it was not enough to where like you were itching it, just because especially everything going on.
Okay.
But it was like kind of like that's a little scratchy. So you're feeling a little bit nicer, and that's about it.
So would I have to cast Detect Magic to see if I actually dispelled it completely? Okay, then I'm gonna.
Yeah,
do
you
that.
cast a spell magic, and she lights up like a light, like a really bright light. She lights up
lights
like a
up
ball.
like
lights up real light
so
it's a very it's like you can see like her kind of like magical essence, and then surrounding that is just like this almost like dark green aura of magic that's just kind of like completely enveloping her.
Under my breath, I'm going to say, shit.
Did it work? Is it gone?
How do you feel?
I mean, a little better, a little less itchy.
Okay. Well, that's something. But
So is it gone?
no, not completely.
The paladin healer of the party is like, what are you two doing?
Wizard stuff.
I'm seeing if I can cure whatever's going on with her.
Did you?
By magical means. I think I took the edge off. I didn't get it completely.
What did you do?
Tried Dispel Magic, and it kind of worked. Which is odd, because usually it either does or doesn't. But it seemed like she feels a little better, but it's still very much inside of her.
You can see it.
I cast Detect Magic as well.
That
And-
lasts for a while, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. So you can see it now.
I can.
More experiments, and I walk over and I use a lay on hands, cure disease, and also a cleansing touch. And as I do that, does it look any different to Borel what he just did?
For a quick second, it like kind of gets a little smaller, and then it gets bigger than it was before.
How do you feel now?
You feel like you feel kind of like less itchy for a second, and then as you kind of like look at your arm, you start to see your arm getting like a kind of like huey green to it.
Okay.
Oh, stop
okay,
doing that.
Catan.
Stop doing that.
Don't do that. That somehow made it worse.
How is that even possible?
Oh, look. I'm green.
I mean, you didn't really care about being green, though.
Okay, I know I said that.
You were kind of pumped for that.
It's not
I know,
easy,
I
it's not
did
easy
say
being
that.
green.
It's not easy being green.
Stop.
I'm gonna walk over and be like, all right, everyone calm down. Why don't you try one of the oldest remedies in the book? And I'm gonna hand you one good berry.
Okay.
Give it a shot.
The good berry, as she touches it, immediately molds.
Tastes really good.
Does anything happen? Do I feel any different?
Your stomach feels nice.
What
For a
happens
second.
to the glow?
Like nothing.
My tummy feels good. I had a little
Okay,
bit
and it
of
tastes good?
indigestion. Yeah, it was,
Well, you're welcome.
but I'm still green.
Okay, so
Well,
you're
there's nothing I can do about that. What are you expecting? I'm not a miracle worker here. I'm just trying to make you feel better about yourself in the day. Jeez,
not
give me a
good.
break.
Leaf,
That's all I got.
Leaf, it's gonna be fine. This is just day one, and we will try again tomorrow. Maybe we'll
I-
think of something.
I need to find a dragon plant around here somewhere. I need to talk to Ouroboros about this. This is not good.
Oh,
Okay.
you want to talk to? Oh, he's
Shut up. Not
Oh, he's
you.
gagged, right?
I take the gag off.
I can show you where Ouroboros
I don't
is.
want to see where you want to take me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Put the gag back on.
Oh.
Okay. Well, listen, I've done all I can. I mean, I've cured disease. I've dispelled magic. He dispelled magic through different means.
I gave you a good berry, nothing. We all did the equal amount that we possibly
Yes,
could
we
here.
all equally did healing stuff
Okay.
of equal amount. I agree. I
And
roll my eyes and audibly at Borel.
Tom walks back by himself and goes, "Well, I hear you have some information for me. Yes?
Yeah, we found the source of the spores.
Is it this thing next to you?
One of them, yeah, it's a bunch of these idiots.
Apparently, there's hundreds of them.
Well,
So they say.
do you mind if we take him off your hands and question him?
It's fine with me.
You can. My only concern is he's infected with the spores.
Ah,
That's why we didn't bring him in town.
fair, fair. Well, I'll have my people come out and we'll figure something out. Leave him out here if you don't mind staying out here for just a moment.
Yes.
And they come back and they bring just this giant cage. And like, okay, get on in, both of you.
Who?
Both?
Well, they're both infected, no?
Well, right, but she's not the one you're looking for.
But I can't have infected in my town. So if you don't mind, please
Oh, no, mine's
step
under
in the
control.
cage.
Mine's under control. We got it tampered down by good berries and stuff.
You see his like kind of like happy-go-lucky like demeanor immediately turn sour. Get in the cage.
She's not getting in the cage.
Then you can leave my town.
No, it's
How about we just stay outside of town?
And you see that friendly smile come back. You're more than welcome to.
Where is she going in the cage?
Oh, just to our cell. No harm will come to her.
But
We're not gonna...
but in town.
In town, yes.
Can we stay with her?
Do you...
Get us a separate cage and I'll sit in the cage with her. I'm not sitting in a cage with that thing.
That's fair. Yes, you can come to the cells if you would like. It'd be easier for me.
We're either going to sleep outside or we're going to sleep inside.
You guys don't have to do that. I'll just go.
I am not letting you sit in a cage by yourself.
I'm not going down there.
That's believable. I completely believe that would be Aewyn's response. Borel, do you want a bed or a cell?
Well, when you put it like that, since you're going down there with her, are you okay with that?
I don't want you guys to have to go through this. I'm
Well,
the one who got infected.
You would do the same for us.
It wouldn't have happened if I had put more points into charisma. Really, this is my fault.
Thank you guys.
All right. Well, we'll stay in touch.
Well, on you go then.
Aewyn and I will stay up top.
Yes, the elves will take
Well,
the bedding.
We all have our
Don't
boulder
sleep.
juice. We'll stay in touch. All right.
All right, I guess we get in the cage.
No, you guys, he tells like, no, you don't have to get into that cage. That's just to transport them through town. You have your own cell down there at the bottom. Well, everyone have a great night. Aewyn, Borel, I will be with you in just a moment. Tom walks Leaf, the cultist, and Catan through town, as you can kind of see like a few trolls like backing people off away from the cage so no one gets within a like 10-foot, 20-foot radius of it. And then he stops at like this giant mushroom and like looks over to Catan. Well, Catan, this is what we like to call the bottom.
The bottom of the what? It's a mushroom.
Oh, well, down below is where we keep all the most heinous criminals and delightful other folks that have broken promises or other things.
But we're not criminals, nor have we broken promises.
Yes, but this is the only place that I know of that I can hold someone that is contagious to my entire town and might make it harder for me to control everyone here. So, this is where you'll be staying tonight?
Oh, so we're just going to infect all the prisoners.
Yeah, well, they can all die. I don't care about them. They've been down there for maybe some of them a few centuries, if not more. They'll live or won't.
Sure.
And we got secluded cells for those two.
Leaf, are you okay with this, or do you want to sleep outside with the man-eating plants?
That's fine. I guess we'll go to the cell.
And right as you say that, this like mushroom kind of just like opens in on itself, and you guys walk in, and it's like almost pitch black as Tom like pulls up this firefly lantern, and you guys kind of start walking down deeper and deeper, and you can kind of see all manners of creatures: trolls, humans, elves, fae folk, just all kinds of different people locked in these cells. Some looking a little better, but as you get deeper and deeper, they look more decrepit or more aggressive as they like run up to the cells trying to scratch at you. Like even though you're inside of this like sealed cage, you get down to the very bottom and all of these cells are completely closed off. You can't see anything in the inside, and they like push your cage to the door of one and open it up, and the cultist walks out or gets forced out. Then he goes to the next cell and opens up. Says, well, Leaf, this is your home for the foreseeable future.
Okay, I'm just gonna look behind me at Catan and then just put my head down and walk in.
I follow her in.
So you're going in the room with her.
Oh, yes, I'm not. That's the whole reason why I'm staying down here with her.
Oh,
why
wow.
else would I? Otherwise, I'd go sleep in a bed.
Well then, good luck. And you walk in and they close it, and it is pitch black inside of there. All you can hear are like the faint moans and like kind of screams of your cellmates or the cell neighbors. And then we go back up to Aewyn and Borel, who are kind of just standing inside of the town. And Tom comes back up and says, welcome to Nexus, where you can get anything your heart desires for just a simple trade. Now I will take you to your rooms. The guide weirdly provided some upfront trade for you.
Oh, all right.
So
That was very polite of him.
let us go. And he walks you into this like brick building. And as you walk in, it's super lively. All kinds of creatures, all partying, drinking, just rowdy as can be. He says, so if you need some drink, food, bath, a lady, maybe a man, whatever you need, just go and ask the barkeep. And your rooms are just up those stairs to the left. And now I must go to attend to more business. And he bows, says, toodaloo,
Oh, toodaloo.
and leaves you to just this rambunctious party that's going on.
I'm going to, as soon as Tom leaves, a smile is going to wipe off my face. I'm going to lean over to Borel and say, we have got to figure out a way how to get out of all of this.
The guy, you mean Tom?
No, the guide.
Oh, I thought Tom was.
Tom
here.
is not here.
No,
Tom
Tom
is
is
the mayor.
just
Wow.
the mayor.
Tom is the mayor, guide is
Nope,
the guy.
I shook his hand and he left.
Oh,
I
I
was like,
I didn't pick up that he left. Sorry.
Yeah, he walked off.